Imagine yourself standing amidst a vibrant festival in Tang Dynasty, China, on a chilly evening in the 9th century. Around you, cheerful crowds buzz with excitement, laughter echoing across the marketplace, mingling with the strange crackling sounds emanating from one corner of the square. Monks, artisans, and scholars are all gathered, deeply engrossed in experimenting with a miraculous powder, a special black mixture believed to hold supernatural powers. Suddenly, a loud bang pierces the night sky. The crowd gasps in astonishment as brilliant red sparks shoot upward, bursting into dazzling flowers of light before gently falling like shooting stars. This is fireworks, a magnificent creation born from the boundless ingenuity and dexterity of the Chinese people. The small explosions not only illuminate the sky but also ignite curiosity in the hearts of all who witness them. What exactly is behind this extraordinary spectacle? That black powder called huoyao, or gunpowder, was not originally invented to light up the heavens or delight festival-goers. Its origin lay in the alchemical pursuits of Chinese scholars who sought the elusive elixir of immortality. By combining potassium nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal, they did not find eternal life but stumbled upon something perhaps even more powerful. A mixture capable of burning fiercely and exploding violently, unleashing extraordinary heat and force. Ingenious craftsmen soon realized the potential of this invention. Initially, gunpowder was used in fireworks to ward off evil spirits and bring joy to celebratory events. But human curiosity and ambition knew no bounds. A bold idea emerged. Could this miraculous powder be harnessed not just to light up the sky, but to wield power and command fear on the battlefield? As the crowd dispersed into the late hours of the night, leaving thin wisps of smoke lingering in the air, none could have foreseen that this crackling powder would soon transcend its festive beginnings. From the battlefields of China to the conquests in Europe, from humble hand cannons to roaring artillery, gunpowder would go on to write an extraordinary story. A story that would not only revolutionize warfare, but alter the entire trajectory of human history. The journey begins. Gunpowder and the first explosions. The Chinese, with their unparalleled ingenuity and unrelenting spirit of exploration, had unknowingly created a discovery that would change the world forever. By blending potassium nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal in precise proportions, they not only created a combustible mixture but unlocked a force of nature with immense destructive potential: gunpowder. Initially, gunpowder was used as a ceremonial tool, producing fireballs and loud explosions to scare off evil spirits. However, the destiny of this black powder would not be confined to festive lights. A daring question arose in the minds of strategists and craftsmen. If it could repel spirits, could it also defeat enemies? By the 10th century, the answer came with the invention of the hand cannon, one of the earliest explosive weapons in history. These hollow bamboo or metal tubes, packed with gunpowder and crude projectiles, became a nightmare on the battlefield. Upon ignition, they produced loud explosions, shooting fiery arrows or iron pellets, causing devastating injuries. Soldiers wielding these strange weapons carried not just the might of gunpowder, but the terror it instilled in their foes. From small skirmishes, hand cannons quickly became central to military strategy. The loud bangs and blazing projectiles fired from these crude devices disrupted enemy formations, spreading panic across ranks. The Chinese not only transformed gunpowder into a weapon of war, but ushered in a new era of military tactics. The fame of this miraculous black powder spread rapidly, crossing the borders of China like wildfire across dry fields. Strategists, kings, and warriors from the Middle East to Europe were captivated by the allure of a weapon capable of altering the course of a battle with a single explosion. Thus, the journey of gunpowder began, carrying with it both light and darkness, weaving itself into the fabric of human history. A global conquest: gunpowder crosses the world. As caravans traversed the Silk Road laden with silk, spices, and technological secrets, they also carried a perilous gift: gunpowder. Originating in China, this black powder quietly crossed rugged mountain ranges and arid deserts, finding its way into the Middle East and Europe. Yet in every new land, gunpowder was not just adopted, it was refined and transformed, becoming a symbol of civilization's evolution. In the Middle East, renowned for its advancements in engineering and science, Islamic engineers quickly recognized gunpowder's immense potential. They refined its production techniques, creating some of the earliest cannons and deploying them in warfare. Ancient cities fortified with towering walls now faced an unprecedented threat. Walls ceased to be mere barriers, they became targets. But it was in Europe that gunpowder underwent its most profound transformation, evolving from an invention into a revolutionary force. Europeans, ever eager to optimize technology for war, developed massive cannons known as bombards, capable of reducing even the strongest stone walls to rubble with just a few blasts. Mighty fortresses, once symbols of power and invincibility, were now as fragile as sandcastles before the relentless power of gunpowder. Imagine the harrowing scene of Constantinople in 1453, as the Ottoman Empire unleashed its full might to conquer the heart of the Byzantine Empire. Sultan Mehmed II's forces brought not just tens of thousands of soldiers but also one of the most fearsome weapons of the age, the Great Bombard of Orban, a colossal cannon over 8 meters long, capable of firing stone projectiles weighing hundreds of kilograms. The deafening roar of cannon fire echoed like thunder across the sky. Constantinople's once impenetrable walls, which had withstood centuries of sieges, crumbled under the relentless bombardment of the Ottoman cannons. Stones shattered, towers collapsed, and with them, the hopes of a 1,000-year-old empire were buried in dust. As Ottoman soldiers stormed the city, they not only marked their victory but also heralded a turning point in history, the dawn of the gunpowder age on a global scale. Gunpowder's conquest extended far beyond the battlefield. It reshaped how humanity perceived power, warfare, and strategy. The era of impenetrable walls gave way to the era of adaptable tactics, and nations began a frantic race to possess the most advanced explosive weapons. What began as a serendipitous discovery in China had become one of the most transformative forces in human history, shaping the destiny of nations and empires alike. This compelling story of gunpowder, from its humble origins in alchemy to its explosive role in warfare, serves as a powerful reminder of how invention and ambition can forever alter the course of civilization. The weapon revolution, from black powder to dynamite and TNT. Gunpowder, with all its wonder, was only the beginning of a long journey of innovation and exploration in the history of explosives. As humanity's understanding of chemical reactions deepened, so too did the search for newer, stronger, safer, and more efficient materials to serve both military and industrial purposes. The 19th century marked a major turning point, as scientists overcame the limitations of black powder to create revolutionary explosives. Nitroglycerin power and peril. In 1847, Ascanio Sobrero, an Italian chemist, discovered nitroglycerin, a liquid with explosive power far surpassing that of gunpowder. Even a single drop of nitroglycerin could release immense energy, making black powder seem like a primitive toy in comparison. However, the substance was dangerously unstable. A minor jolt, a single spark, or even slight vibrations could trigger a devastating explosion. Nitroglycerin immediately attracted the attention of engineers and military forces, but its volatility led to numerous catastrophic accidents during transport and testing. Despite its extraordinary power, nitroglycerin's instability made it an impractical solution for widespread use. Alfred Nobel and the invention of dynamite. Enter Alfred Nobel, a Swedish inventor determined to harness the potential of nitroglycerin while addressing its inherent dangers. Nobel, driven by both scientific curiosity and a vision for its industrial application, spent years researching how to stabilize the explosive. In 1867, he discovered that by mixing nitroglycerin with diatomaceous earth, a soft, absorbent material, it could be made much safer to handle and use. This breakthrough led to the creation of dynamite, a powerful yet stable explosive that revolutionized both warfare and industry. Dynamite could be transported, stored, and used with far less risk than pure nitroglycerin. It quickly became indispensable for industrial projects, such as tunneling through mountains, laying railroads, and mining valuable resources. At the same time, dynamite found its way onto battlefields, where its compact yet devastating power changed the face of warfare. A small charge of dynamite could achieve what once required massive cannons, and its strategic impact reshaped military tactics worldwide. TNT, the standard of modern warfare. While dynamite dominated much of the 19th century, the early 20th century saw the rise of a new explosive TNT, trinitrotoluene. Discovered in 1863 by German chemist Julius Wilbrand, TNT initially went unnoticed due to its relatively lower explosive power compared to dynamite. However, scientists later recognized an essential advantage of TNT, its remarkable stability. Unlike nitroglycerin or dynamite, TNT was highly resistant to accidental detonation caused by shocks or high temperatures, making it much safer to transport and store. Moreover, TNT could be melted and molded into various shapes, a property that proved invaluable in manufacturing bombs and artillery shells. Its ability to penetrate heavy armor and fortified structures made it the preferred choice for modern warfare. By the time of World War I, TNT had become the gold standard for explosives, dominating both industrial and military applications. During World War II, it was produced in staggering quantities, driving the destructive power of bombs that leveled cities and reshaped entire nations. Explosives, creators or destroyers? Few inventions in human history have had such dual potential for creation and destruction as explosives. Gunpowder, dynamite, and TNT have revolutionized warfare, toppling walls once thought impenetrable and enabling strategies of unparalleled ferocity. Yet these same substances have also fueled human progress, enabling monumental feats of engineering and infrastructure. The costs of progress. The widespread use of explosives in warfare has exacted a terrible toll. During World War I, millions of tons of explosives were deployed to devastate battlefields, causing horrific loss of life. In World War II, entire cities such as Dresden, Tokyo, and Hiroshima were obliterated by bombs, leaving scars that remain etched in history. Explosives have reshaped not just warfare but also society, forcing humanity to confront the ethical and moral implications of its technological advancements. The cost of progress, it seems, is often paid in blood and ruin. Yet explosives have also been indispensable in building the modern world. Without dynamite and TNT, the construction of railroads, highways, tunnels, and dams would have been unimaginably slow and labor-intensive. Dynamite carved pathways through mountains, connected distant regions, and unlocked natural resources buried deep underground. It enabled humanity to achieve feats once considered impossible, driving economic and technological progress. In the hands of builders and engineers, explosives became tools of creation rather than destruction, laying the foundations for modern civilization. A lesson from history. Whether as a weapon or a tool, explosives have taught humanity a profound lesson. Great power demands great responsibility. The same force that can construct bridges and tunnels can also annihilate cities and civilizations. Every use of this power, whether for good or ill, carries consequences that must be reckoned with. The story of explosives, from their humble beginnings in Chinese alchemy to their transformative role in global history, is both a testament to human ingenuity and a cautionary tale of unchecked ambition. The story continues. From the dazzling fireworks that lit up ancient Chinese skies to the thunderous roar of artillery in Europe, from the industrious dynamite blasts that carved tunnels to the catastrophic explosions that leveled cities, the journey of explosives is far from over. Every new discovery in this field brings with it both promise and peril. Where will humanity take this story next? Will we harness the power of explosives to create new wonders, or will we succumb to the temptation of destruction? The answer lies in how we learn from the past and the choices we make for the future. Choices that will decide whether explosives remain tools of creation or agents of annihilation.